Hello everyone, my name is Ryan Kim and welcome back to the AFI project. Today we're going to be taking a look at the classic comedy from 1950, All About Eve. This was directed by Joseph L. Mankiewicz and it starred Bette Davis and Anne Baxter. It tells the story of a Broadway actress named Margot Channing, played by Bette Davis. She is kind of like the Mary Jo Blige or the Angela Lansbury of her day. Basically, she's one of the heavy hitters on the Broadway stage. But she has just turned 40, and in Broadway years, that 40 equates to about 200. Enter Eve Harrington, played by Anne Baxter. She is a big fan of Channing's. However, she is brought into the fold and is slated to be the next in line after Channing inevitably steps down. But Channing has no plans on stepping down anytime soon. And the two have a pretty fierce rivalry. This was my first viewing of All About Eve, and I can safely say that after I watched it, I was like, that was good. I liked that. But then the more I thought about it and the more I started writing my notes and doing my research for this video, the more I liked it. The best part of the movie is absolutely the chemistry between Davis and Baxter. The movie starts out and we see Margot Channing's perspective, and she is like I have been here for nearly half my life. I am not going quietly into the night. And she's she doesn't take the whole Eve showing up thing too lightly. Come to find out that both women are kind of bad in their own unique ways. But then as soon as we meet Eve, we kind of get on her side. It's like, okay, she's clearly a fan, she wants to be here, and, it's not exactly her fault, Channing's not getting any older, so it's like natural progression, I suppose. Come to find out that Harrington is just as conniving as Channing. And kind of similar to a Billy Wilder film, loyalties change, and just when you think you like someone, they do something you don't like, and just when you hate someone, they do something you like. And what makes the movie interesting is just how the ladies just manipulate everyone around them to try and get the result that they want. And at the end of the day, the message of the movie is that it doesn't matter, because Broadway is a meat grinder. It'll chew you up and spit you out and then move on to the next shiny toy. One of my favorite quotes about screenwriting, and I cannot remember who said this, but basically the person said, the ending is the conceit. It essentially says that everything that the movie is trying to say can be found at the very end. I'm going to go into some mild spoilers, but I'll be as general as possible. Simply put, go watch All About Eve if you haven't seen it. But fast forward to this part of the review if you would like to get to my final thoughts. At the end of the day, Eve Harrington turns out to be the biggest snake of them all. Through a combination of politicking and backstabbing, she turns out to be the top dog. And she has a lot of blood on her hands. Not literally, figuratively. After this party where Eve gets a major award, she goes back to her big fancy house. She's a big Hollywood and Broadway star now. And she goes in and she discovers this young fan named Phoebe. Her biggest fan, as a matter of fact. Conversely, at the beginning of the movie, Margot Channing encountered her biggest fan in Eve Harrington. So it's kind of like the story coming full circle. And the final image of the movie is Phoebe in just this wall of mirrors, wearing this super elegant dress and holding up Eve's award and giving the look off of, in time, I will be here. The conceit is, it doesn't matter how talented you think you are, at the end of the day, you are expendable. But at the end of the day, out of the movies that I've talked about on this review segment, All About Eve is one of the only ones where I started out liking, and then it just got better the more I thought about it. The acting is great from Bette Davis and Anne Baxter. All the supporting characters are good in the movie as well. but come for the dialogue and just the backstabbing between all the parties involved. It's like a toned-down episode of the remake of House of Cards, but in the best way possible. But that is all for me, guys. Thank you so much, as always, for watching. Next time on the AFI Project, well, I said at the end of my High Noon review that we were going to be talking about the Billy Wilder movie All About Eve. Well, I lied, because All About Eve, when it comes to All About Eve, Billy Wilder had nothing to do with it. However, I was thinking of the next movie on this list, which is Billy Wilder's effort, Double Indemnity. But if you like this video, please be sure to leave a like, comment your thoughts down below, and if you like this video and you want to see more like it, hit the subscribe button and click the bell to allow notifications. That way, when a new video drops, you'll be the first to know about it. My name is Ryan Cam, and I'll see you in the next one.